Okay, back up and running. Very good. To those who may have missed it, the first time around I completely whiffed on the driving mode, which caused for some problems. So now I redone it, fixed it, got the qualifying about as close as I could to how it actually was, albeit without actually fixing it and it just being re-randomized again. But the 7 and the 63 are back on the front row again. Got Salzman and Garsick, Smith and Johnson, Higdon and Fitzwater, Matheson and Hartford are the top 10 this time around. So my apologies to anyone the first time around. To anyone else watching this later, also my apologies. But hey, if it means it's going to be a better race, trust me, that's what I'm aiming for. So anyways, let's see how this time goes around. The Bass Pro Shop's 250 after what has pretty much evolved into probably 6 separate restarts. Let's do it for real this time. Let's go. And if anyone fails to go or take the green flag this time, oh my goodness, am I going to be annoyed. That would be the ultimate in insults if that happened. They're all at least rolling. As long as they all take the green. That's what matters. Jacob Dillon's Griffin Lynn, the same front row from the first attempt. But beyond that, it's a fresh start. Let's see how it all goes down here at Phoenix as the green flag flies. And picking up where he left off, Jacob Dillon's to the point. In the number 7, Dale Salzman trying to use the inside lane to his advantage. Patrick Smith trying to work his way forward. Of course, everyone trying to run down Dylan Young in the championship. Christian Vargas is his closest competitor in the 35. Vargas started 18th, 19th start for the 51. Hannah Higdon is 3rd in the championship coming into this race. She is in the 93, coming up here to 4th place. We're trying to. We're going to do it there through the dog leg. But this is more like it. This is more like it. Dale Salzman looking to take the lead from the 7. Close one to lead that lap. Pretty sure it was still the 7. And indeed it was. Pit stops will be taking place around lap 30 to 31. And I do apologize for, again, that whole mix-up. But, hey, you're seeing the result. Side by side. Salzman not quite clear yet, but getting close. Should be able to do it here on entry. And there he goes. Higdon trying to follow suit. Ethan Matheson, the 13. Trying to put together a good result here. And yes, I can definitely say this is much, much better. I'm going to check in on the 51 though. I'm curious. Has been shuffled to the high side, running about mid-20s. Okay. That is exactly what his rivals want to see right now. Because he has been dominating the whole season. So in order for anyone else to have a shot, he's going to have to fall back a bit. Christian Vargas is also falling back. The first attempt, I had it in the wrong driving mode. which thus made it so that they practically couldn't pass whatsoever. And it would have been the Clash at Phoenix, basically. It's just single file, absolutely nothing happening. You are seeing what happens when you put it into arcade mode as opposed to simulation. A lot better. Actually, it makes me a little worried for when pit stops roll around. They are 2, 3 wide, staggered throughout the field. As Higdon is taking the lead in the 93, those are going to be some bonus points. Again, that 93 is third in the championship coming into this. Zachary Fitzwater also started pretty decently, and I think has fallen back. Matthew Phillips, Sebastian Kukulon up here, 17-32 respectively. That is probably because I streamed twice, and the first attempt was a fail. And what I mean by fail is that I had it in simulation mode because I was just coming off of Texas, which was in simulation. This was meant to be in arcade. Now it is in arcade mode, and we're seeing much, much, much better quality. Who won the first race? No one. Technically, Jacob Dillons did, because he was leading at the time that I cut off the race. Although the winner of the first race of the evening at NCCS was indeed you, good sir. Spoiler alert. Here comes Ethan Matheson looking for the lead. At Thor Sport number 13, Matthew Phillips, the Bear Jackson champion. And Sebastian Kukulon up here. '93, trying to hang in there on the high side, doing a decent job of it so far. We'll see there in 99. Currently shown in 25th, about to go 3 wide. And Dylan Young having a tough time of it in that 51. Again, doors open, especially for the 93. The 84 has dropped way back here from where they started. Hurricane Flow, that's the new one. Yeah, I might see a little bit of cycling, if I'm being honest. Oh my gosh, look at this. 2 by 2 by 2 at Phoenix. Yeah, I'm glad I switched it. 93 still doing a phenomenal job of hanging it in on the high side. Not sure how long that's going to last, but really driving the wheels off that 93. Griffin Lynn, after starting second, starting to work his way forward. I'm needing to work these cameras all over the place. And Ethan Matheson with the lead. Sebastian Kukulon might try and take it away here. Well, practically full-blown cycle racing here. This honestly might cause problems when pit stops roll around. If I had known the racing would be like this, I would have left pit stops disabled. Imagine Texas is going to become your favorite track. 3 wide. You get in the middle. Bit of an awkward spot there for Joe Jefferson. He settles in behind the 17. "20 minutes with traffic." Yikes. Yeah. Well, it's like I said in the first stream. I'll say it again. Just hoping everyone stays safe. And remember, no material belonging outweighs looking out for your own self-being. Got to keep yourself safe. And I'm just hoping that everyone does. It's, at least there's time for necessary procedures, evacuations, warnings and all that, so that no one is really left just hanging. Nathan Orman took the lead in the number 8 briefly. Sebastian Kukelan had it, but then got behind the 8, now looked to make the crossover work. And it worked for him here. Here comes Wyatt Quayle. My gosh, this is something to behold. And we're only 10 laps away from them pitting, which again, I'm scared. You are right on the coast. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Well, kinda. I mean, that normally sounds like it'd be really cool, but in this case, again, like I said, just no material belonging, house, car, whatever, is worth endangering yourself. Just stay safe, do what you need to do, and the rest will follow. And these CTS physics are something else. Right at the Chesapeake Bay. In the Chesapeake Bay, you mean? Okay. That honestly might not be as bad as, say, something down in the Carolinas. You might get some swell, but I don't know. I definitely think that there could be worse areas. Again, not saying that you're like home free or nothing, but should be in not as bad a shape. On the map of flood zones in my area, I'm in the highest risk. I would have to look at whatever. Well, I don't know exactly where you are. But all I do know is that if you're near the Chesapeake, as long as the storm doesn't take a northerly turn and stop, just like it might do down over the Carolinas, it shouldn't be all that bad. Or as bad, I should say. It's not going to be pretty. Can't sugarcoat it that much. Now, at the same time, I'm also going to go ahead and throw this out here. I know this is definitely not going to be a good... It's not a pleasant event, obviously, but at the same time, the best thing to do is try and keep calm. Because once you get into full-blown panic mode, it's not going to end well. Don't get me wrong, I understand why you're going to be concerned, and concern is just fine, but just try and remain kind of cool there. Whoa! Unlike just do not do what Dale Salzman just did right there. Holy smokes! But try and stay calm. Don't panic, and just hopefully everything pulls through. Field's starting to settle down now. Slightly. Fitzwater has found his way back up toward the front, the 84 there. Again, also a driver pretty high up there in the standings, trying to close in on the 51. But what will pit stops do? I honestly think they're going to cause a caution if I had to take a guess. But they will be very, very soon. But if a caution does not ensue, it will be a matter of pitting earlier or later. If that which side of that spectrum would be the advantage. So sorry about my stutter in there. Just seeing what Viper Ghost is saying here. Virginia is also starting mandatory evacuations tomorrow, waiting to see if we are going to have to. Hey, remember, self-preservation always gonna outweigh any material possession. So just hang in there. I hear that sounded like either pit stops or, yep, there it is. Trouble in the back. Tom Jonas is going to be out of the race. Caution should be out. Indeed it is. Sebastian Kukulon is the race leader. They should all probably come in this time by. We'll see what happens here under this wave of pit stops. And then we'll go see exactly what caused that caution, which, even though I'm pretty certain I know what it is. So Sebastian Kukulon going to come down here. Dale Salzman has decided to stay out along with... Wow. I question that decision. By almost all those drivers. Wow, okay. So we'll see how that's going to play out for them. As we're going to go properly see what caused this caution flag. Pretty sure someone just tried to come down pit road and it just didn't work. And yeah, the 54 trying to get down there makes contact with Gatlin Downey. And then he gets up into the wall. And then comes back down into Jonas. The O2 gets sideways. And a few others get into that as well. Probably should have done some extra testing. Whoops. Ah well. Hey, sometimes you're just going to have a mess of a race. And this was already kind of one from the get-go. Ever since that whole issue with arcade and simulation mode. Dale Salzman is now coming into the pits. Nathan Ormond has stayed out along with Larry Hagan. Aldo Baranowskis. Zachary Fitzwater, Gatlin Downey's still out there. Ethan Matheson is still out there. Cody Reynolds is still out there. They are all going to end up running out of fuel. Oh boy. Well, sometimes things are going to happen, as thank you, NR, for this. Just don't crash, please. Thank you very much. Let's see, we'll accelerate through here. Got a few others coming in now. Thank goodness. Oh, well, sometimes the AI just don't know right from wrong. Let's see, we are going green this time at the 77 as the leader. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh, if they were able to make it back around, that will be impressive. And yeah, they're already running out. Well done. Very well done. Oh, this is lovely. This is very lovely. So it's lovely times. They're about to crash. The 84 is out of fuel. They're about to run into him. Oh my god, what a... The 92 is out of fuel. The 35 has spun around. Oh, joy. Leader's Jesse Turner. Oh. Such fun. No, no, this is a good version. I just didn't do proper testing to see that this type of thing would happen if they pitted. Because they were... I mean, that was full-blown pack racing, which you almost never see at something like this. Can you please just teleport? Please? No? Too late. Already got nailed by somebody. Who was that? That was Nathan Ormond. I mean, I probably don't need to do this. It's probably pretty self-explanatory as to what happened. Just didn't get going. And Kukulon turning him around. Wow. Did I... Oh! Looked like Patrick Smith just wailed him. And yeah, I pretty much have abandoned Martinsville. I don't know of any chance that I could turn that into something decent. So I highly, highly, highly apologize for what has happened here. Why is Dylan Young just sitting there, not moving? So Hannah Higdon, that looked like was also on pit road, or was I just seeing things? Jesse Turner and Fitzwater have now run out of fuel. Oh my gosh, this has turned into a mess. I highly apologize for this. I am very sorry. This is kind of uncalled for. Two guys out of the race. Looks like Dylan Young's going to be... Is he a lap down? Let me confirm it here. He's showing 19th, so yeah, he's a lap down. There you go. Yeah, that'll be a little better than this mess, which again, I highly, highly apologize for. This is not what I was hoping for. So, let's see what happens. 10 laps to go. Danny Bouchard, Mark Davidson are the top two. Dylan Young, a lap truck. Then Jacob Dillons, Rob Evans, Joe Jefferson are the top five. And already the 99 to the inside lane. Is easily going to clear Bouchard. Rob Evans might make it 3 wide here. Nope, has better thoughts on that one. Carter Friesen, is he on the lead lap? Indeed he is. Might have a shot at this as well. But it's the 99, then the 7, the 74. Now down to 8 to go. Field pretty spread out there. '99, 7, 74, 00, the 50. There's 3 wide. Gatlin Downey, Wyatt Quayle both right there. They are indeed on the lead lap, trying to go for positions. And for the lead, here comes the 7. Carter Friesen with a good dive there. But it's a 7, back to the point. 6 laps to go. Great exit there out of turn 2. Bouchard back to second. Carter Friesen might try and get underneath him here. Biles in line in front of the 57. This might help Bouchard out. And now Friesen with the move to the inside. Just what Jacob Dillon wants to see in his mirror. 4 laps to go. Friesen gonna clear Bouchard that time. Errol Salzman coming back up here. There's Ethan Matheson getting by Gatlin Downey. Again, can the 7 hold them off? That is the big question. It is now 3 laps to go. 57 wants a shot. Wyatt Quayle has not had a great season in either series so far that he's in. And he's put together a couple decent results. He's looking for another good one here. We are coming to 2 to go. And Quail gets to the inside lane. Did I hear lap traffic there? They're a little further up the road. Not sure if they'll get caught up to her or not. 3 wide. Dale Salzman to the inside. Rob Evans, Carter Friesen side by side. Salzman looking pretty aggressive. But we are coming to the white flag. It looks like it might come down to Jacob Dillons and Wyatt Quail. White flag in the Bass Pro Shops 250 and what can only be dubbed a mess. Several attempts at restarts. Then I had it in the wrong mode. Then pit stops fiasco once we actually got it going. And Wyatt Quail to the inside lane. Jacob Dillon's getting loose. And Quail is going to win at Phoenix. In a beautiful last lap move. And with authority at that. Cleared the 7. Wow. A good, exciting finish there to wrap up a bit of a mess. A full-blown mess. You can't say anything else about it. And looking at these results, 19th for the 51. Looks like he's probably going to hang on. Oh my gosh, the 40... Or excuse me, the 35 and the 93 both way, way down. My gosh, this is looking like Dylan Young's championship to lose. But we've got 4 races left still. And the next is at Las Vegas. And it should dang well be better than this. Again, my utmost apologies. But hey, these things happen, I guess. These things happen. But quite frankly, I'm just going to get out of here. Results have been exported. Wyatt Quail going to take the victory in the 57. Provided NR doesn't crash. But the good news is I do have everything exported. And the Norm Benning truck to victory lane. So that's got to be kind of cool. Ugh. Hey. Not to take anything away from Wyatt Quail. That is awesome to see. Great job. Alrighty. So again, Dylan Young, been the dominator all season. Looks like he may have extended it, but did anyone who finished there on the lead lap, did they close in at all to maybe kind of make him a little nervous? Let's go find out here. This is probably going to be really slow though, because this computer's been being really slow all day. Any day now. There we go. Yep, registered as Phoenix. That was the Bass Pro Shops 250, aka the what on earth just happened. 250. Ugh, that had everything going against it. It's all good though. It is all good. So what do we got? 4 races to go. Headed to Las Vegas. Come on. Come on, there you go. And Dylan Young Wow. It is now over 200. If this were if this were headed to the last race, he'd be clinched. That would be the championship. That would be it. I mean, he has just ran away with this thing. He is 202 ahead of Vargas. Griffin Lynn going to be third. Jacob Dillonzo, a big gain up to fourth. And Ethan Matheson fifth. LJ Toledo, Cody Reynolds, Josephine O'Neill, Mark Davidson, and Higdon with a big fall off there. But actually tie for 10th there with Danny Bouchard. 284 points separating first through 10th, but 202 between first and second. That is pretty comfortable at the moment for trunk number 51 and Dylan Young, as there are the full point standings. Again, that would be clinched. That would be the championship if that were headed to Pensacola, which is going to be the championship race. So, anyways, after a mess I very much apologize for again. Thank you all for watching anyway. Thank you for coming back after redoing it. And I promise Las Vegas is going to be a lot better. I will do my dang best with that. But yeah, CTS physics is just a whole different animal. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do with that. So that is the next race for this. Next race for the NCCS is planned to be Michigan. So hope to see you all there for that. Thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a good night. And stay safe. Take care. And bye for now.